So tell me, what happened last night?
Woo, we already started off juicy.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I like to get to the mess quick, okay?
So this is our first time in New York.
Okay.
Together, and we went out to eat. Of course, we had a couple of drinks, and one thing led to another. I was on the phone with my best friend. She was sharing some stuff, and he didn't like that. So he started like accusing me of stuff. So he kind of like blew up in the restaurant, and I was like, I'm not having this, so I walked out.
Okay.
So when I was out, right, when I was out, he said, you know, you can go your separate way. And I'm like, hello, we came out here together. What are you talking about? And he was like I said, you can go your separate way. So I was like, all right, bet. So I went my separate way.
Yeah.
And we kind of like lost each other in New York.
Oh, wow. Because my producer told me like at midnight he was calling trying to find a ride home because he was lost.
Pretty much. So he called, I don't know off of whose phone because his phone was dead. And that's what we did. We got him an Uber.
A New Yorker let him borrow their phone?
That's
rare.
It was so funny.
We're not doing that.
Yeah,
okay.
It was so funny.
So listen, I heard as well that he changed 8 months into the relationship. Is that true?
That is true.
What happened?
So 8 months, I was pregnant, and he came back from Vegas. He came back like loaded, like drunk. So of course he was like passed out on the couch, and his phone started ringing. I answered it, and
what happened? It was somebody?
Okay, so it was a Becky on the phone, and I had to act like my customer service voice from Harvard.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, girl. And she's like, oh, hey, can I speak to T? And I'm like, who's calling? And she's like, oh, we met off the strip. And I'm like, do tell.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, we were supposed to link up last night, but I didn't hear from him. And I was like, wait a minute, are you like one of the strippers? Because now I had to play her game.
Yeah.
I'm like, we were just out there too, and you know, we're not married, but I'm like, I was acting like it was my bachelor party. So I was like, were you one of the strippers that he hired? Because I didn't want to be hurt, and I didn't want her to hear me that I was hurt, so I had to play the role.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh my God, he's in a relationship. I'm like, yes, we're getting married today, actually. And she was like, oh my God, can you just delete his number on my phone? And I'm out his phone. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And that's exactly what I did.
Wow. And that was the one time?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did you find when you went through his phone?
It was just that, like, her texting. Basically, he got her number.
And then they text.
And then they text. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you react to him talking to other women?
So again, I was 8 months pregnant, so I wasn't trying to like distress the baby.
Of course.
So I had to like say a prayer before I went delusional.
Yeah.
I woke him up and I asked him, and the first thing he was like, "Why'd you go through my phone?" And I was like, "Didn't go through your phone, buddy. Somebody called it."
Yeah.
And then we just went from there. I just told him, like, if this is not where you want to be and who you want to be with, then dead it. Like, you know, we can be co-parents. You know, I don't play them type of games.
How did you two meet? Let's take it back.
Okay, so I am a new designer in the clothing brand.
Yeah.
So I like tried to put it on TikTok.
Did you design this?
I didn't design it, but it's one of my collections.
Oh yeah, it's cute.
Thank you. So I was on TikTok. I really didn't know how it worked. And I was like scrolling, and of course I see his fine self. And I just like double tapped the screen. So I guess I liked it. And then like 2 days later, he gets in the inbox and he's like, oh, you're viewing my profile. So I'm like, what is he talking about? Because again, I didn't know how TikTok worked.
Yeah.
And then so we just started talking from there.
Okay, so in the TikTok relationship. Well, we have a timeline in your relationship to help us understand. I want to take a look at this. All right, so November 2023, you met on TikTok. February 2024, you met in person. March 2024, you were pregnant, and Arturo moved in. October that same year, problems started. November 2024, the baby was born. What day in November?
2nd.
Your baby's born November 2nd? My birthday?
What?
My November 2nd.
Okay.
Oh, your baby gonna be amazing. Your baby gonna be amazing.
She's incredible. She's incredible.
Does he help you around the house?
Right now, it's kind of like hard because I feel like with the gambling.
Okay.
Like,
so because he's gambling, the bills are not. He's not able to support you fully with the bills.
Yeah, I feel like all the money that he's gambling, Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how much he's gambling because it'll be like a bill needs to be paid, and he's like, "Oh, I don't have that right now," and I'm
Got
like,
it.
"You just got paid."
Yeah.
You know, so it's like,
Got it. How much does he spend on his bets, do you think?
it could be from like $500 or $5. It really depends because I don't know. It's like an app on his phone, and I don't know how that works. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he like one time we were going to Vegas, and he said he paid $5, but he won 900. So I'm like, did he really play $5?
Yeah,
No, you know?
or what it was. Yeah. Is it affecting your relationship?
Yes.
In what ways?
It's draining me mentally. To me, that feels like an addiction.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
I'm not a therapist. I can't help him solve that for him, but I
Yeah.
want to be with him to help him because
Got
he's
it.
a great person.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
Got it. Well, I'm ready to meet your fiance and hear his side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Arturo to the show so we can talk to him. How you doing, Arturo?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, man.
You too, bro.
Yeah. So what happened when you were in Vegas?
What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. Nah, but for real, it wasn't too
It
much
didn't
going
stay in
on.
Vegas. It called your phone.
It did.
Okay.
No, it wasn't that much that happened though. I like on the strip.
Okay. And then it caught up. Have you done anything like that since?
No, hell no. That one time and how it made her feel, I realized that I shouldn't be doing that. And I'm not gonna do that.
Okay then. All right. So tell me what happened last night. How you got lost?
Man, New York, there's a lot of people out there in Times Square.
Yeah.
We walking, and then I'm like, damn, where'd she go? She just disappeared out of nowhere, like some magic or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you did tell her we was in an argument. You go your way, I'm gonna go my way.
I don't remember that.
Okay. You don't remember that part. Okay. Do you want a future with Jessica?
Of course. That's my everything.
Yeah.
Love her. Like, that's why I proposed to her. She's
Yeah.
gonna be my wife.
Okay. Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a delivery driver.
Delivery
Truck
driver. Okay. And how many kids do you have?
Who that? I got 6 kids.
You got 6 kids. So 1 together and then 5 other ones. Okay then. Do you feel overwhelmed by having 6 kids?
Somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
How often do you talk about you feeling overwhelmed?
I don't.
You don't. Okay. Well, I think it's time to unlock the phone. So we get to the bottom of this. Arturo, we unlocked your phone. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Oh, he's ready for this because you refused. That's
Boo!
why are you clapping?
Cause if she want my phone, she can have it. She got face unlock on it.
You got
know my
face unlock on your
password. She know
phone?
my
Okay, so you know
iCloud
everything.
password. She know everything.
So because
You
she
go get it
knows
right
what's
now
in
and
their
give it to
phone,
her.
you know. But you know, we find stuff that deleted. You know
She
that.
found deleted.
Baby, I'll be
You
fine
found deleted?
with
Okay,
everything.
you found everything too? Okay. All right. Well, my producers are telling me right now that we caught something on hidden camera that Jessica, you should see.
That I still be gambling on prize picks.
How much money have you spent last month?
Last month, it tell me on my little bank app. It's also to 50, 28, 10, 30, 20, 100, 20, 48, 40, 40, 40, 20, 100, 100, 150, 24, 50, 50, 68. That's probably like 3,000 or more. But it's all September.
And how is it that you have all that extra money to spend towards the gambling?
Cause I wouldn't tell her how much my check is. If she asked me how much my check was, cause I get paid every week. Like say I get 1,500. I'm like, I only made 1,000 this week.
Like, when was the last time you had a big win?
This around this time last year, like October, November,
How much did you win?
25,000.
Okay. What did you do with the money when you won?
And gambled some most of it back.
Did Jessica know that you won big?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. There was a lot of information you just heard right there. I saw your face and I saw your body language shift and I see you're shaking right now. What's going through your head?
That's where the communication fails at.
Did you know he won $25,000?
No. What?
Because for you to be behind on bills and he won $25,000.
Like when?
That was last year, and I was trying to win more. That's why I gambled it back.
Okay.
But then you put it all on me to make sure that the bills are straight. Like, okay.
So he wanted the month your baby was born, in November.
I'm just trying to gather it all in.
No,
I'm not trying
process
to
it.
like, yeah, I'm trying
Process
to
it.
process
No,
it
that's a lot to
because
process.
I'm like, what commas? Like,
Arturo, what are you feeling about this moment right now?
Feeling like I did the wrong thing with that money.
Yeah.
Gambling it back. Should have took care of business.
You're getting emotional right now. What's going on?
'Cause the way when she emotional make me emotional.
Do you think you have a gambling problem?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Is it the first time you ever said that out loud?
Yeah.
because when I ask him, he don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you go, love. Here you go as well.
Thank you.
Before I even knew about any of this gambling stuff, I want you to see something I wrote on this card. I said addiction, I then said impulse controlled, I said overwhelmed, and I said promises. I saw the pattern way before we even found this out. So what I was feeling through what you were saying has been confirmed. You have a problem with impulse control. And then you get overwhelmed by having all these kids, by feeling like, I got to do this, and you don't know how to handle that overwhelmed feeling. So now your impulse controls goes to overwhelmed, and then you start making promises to everybody, like, I'm gonna make this money back. I'm gonna promise myself I'm gonna make more money. I'm gonna promise you I'm gonna come with this, and you start making promises. The problem with promises when you have impulse control is that you can never keep those promises. So now you feel overwhelmed again.
Yeah, for sure.
And now the overwhelm brings you right back to the addiction, which is let me gamble.
Yeah.
The gambling, I have no impulse control. And you are in a cycle going just like this, over and over again.
Yeah.
Sound about right about
Yeah.
what you do every day?
Yeah, for sure.
How often do you talk about how overwhelmed you feel?
I really don't.
Why not?
I don't think it's like I don't know how to express that type of stuff. Like it's hard for me to express my feelings. You can say.
Why? What do you think is going to happen? Because you've had a woman right here who's sitting by your side, staying up with you, helping you, supporting you, saying she loves you. What are you afraid she would say if you told her I feel overwhelmed?
I don't know. I never really thought about it.
You got to start tackling this fear.
Yeah, for sure.
And the reason, because if you don't tackle this fear, this cycle you're in of impulse control, being overwhelmed, making the promises, then going back to addiction being impulse control, then feeling overwhelmed, then making promises, going back. If you don't talk about that overwhelmed feeling, it's going to continue to be this fear in your head, and it's going to feed the addiction and the impulse control. Mm-hmm. It's going to keep feeding it. The more you hold everything in here, you're feeding the addiction, you're feeding the fears, you're feeding it. Because to you in your mind, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared that if I don't make this happen, if I don't make this promise, that I'm gonna let everything's gonna mess up. And you don't realize by feeding that, you're messing it up anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
$25,000 could have helped y'all.
Yeah, for sure, you're right.
I wanna connect you with a local therapist. Y'all in California, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna connect you with a local therapist and someone who does Gamblers Anonymous.
Uh-huh.
Because you said something out here when you first came out here. You can't handle this on your own. This is something that you have to handle. And you got to handle this soon because you're almost 40, right? You're a year away. If you don't get this help now, this gets worse and worse. And then what happens is that when these kids are even older, and now they're coming to you saying, we need even more. This woman has lost faith in you. Then you're really going to feel alone. And I don't think you deserve to feel alone. You don't deserve to be on this island alone. Mm-hmm. But you got to do the work, and you got to talk about what you're feeling.
Yeah, for sure.
I need you to understand that prize you're chasing out there is not the prize. Your family is the prize.
Yeah, most definitely.
You see that? That's what you gambling away. You want to gamble that away?
No, I never.
Then stop betting against them. You got to delete those gambling apps. And those got to be deleted. And I want you to make a commitment to her right now that she's going to have authority to check your phone for gambling apps. And she's going to have an authority to check your websites for gambling.
You got the authority to check my phone for the betting apps, prize picks, and my online, everything.
And the reason I'm doing this is because if he takes the steps to get help, sometimes people slip, but you need to be aware. Not that you're going to help him, you just need to be aware so you can make better decisions. Because if you're not aware of what he's doing with his money, then, and I'm not telling you that if he get on there and you see something, now you got to argue with him. Now what you're doing is you're seeing it to say, okay, I know there's something still going on. Now I got to be smart for me and my child. You understand?
Yes.
I have faith that you can get better.
Thank you.
You don't have to live like this. You can talk about what you're feeling. You can talk about being overwhelmed. This was the first question I asked you when I asked you how many kids you got, because I could see that you're drowning. I see it. But you don't have to drown no more. You don't have to drown. You understand? But y'all got a lot of talking to do backstage. I already know it, okay? I already know.